Look, I need to tell you something that took me way too long to figure out. You know that person at every party who just seems to click with everyone? Yeah, that's not charisma. That's synchronization. Here's what nobody tells you about social skills. We spend years thinking we're broken. Meanwhile, the answer has been staring at us the whole time. The most authentic people in the room are actually the best copycats. I know that sounds backwards, but watch any two people who really connect. They naturally start matching each other. So here's my promise. One habit. That's it. One stupid, simple habit that sort of fixed my social skills for good. And yeah, I said sort of, because it's not magic. But it's close. Chapter 1. The natural copycat inside you. Let me share something researchers discovered. That completely changed how I think about connection. They noticed that when we watch others, our brains rehearse the same action, not when we do something, when we watch someone else do it. They found special cells they called mirror neurons. These cells don't just copy actions. They seem to copy emotions, energy, even intentions. When you see someone smile, you unconsciously prepare to smile. You're not choosing this. It's happening automatically. This is why you yawn when others yawn. Why you match your walking pace with friends. Your brain has this natural tendency to sync up. But here's the kicker. Most of us fight this system. We try so hard to be original. Meanwhile, our natural wiring is trying to help us connect. You know when you're really relaxed and suddenly connecting is easy? That's just you letting your natural systems work. Chapter 2. What the research actually shows. Let me share what researchers have actually observed. Studies have looked at what happens when people subtly mirror each other. The results? The mirrors were consistently rated as more likable. Significantly more likable. We're talking, nice to meet you, versus, we should hang out sometime. But wait! The mirrored people didn't even realize they were being copied. They just said things like, great chemistry, or really clicked, or they just get me. Here's what researchers think is happening. When someone mirrors you, even subtly, it creates a feeling of rapport, like you're on the same wavelength. This works across cultures. Waitstaff who mirror often get better tips. Salespeople who mirror tend to close more deals. This is human connection working naturally. Chapter 3. The creepy versus charismatic line. All right, pause. I know what you're thinking. So I just copy everything? No. That's how you become the creepy person everyone avoids. Let me tell you about Dave. Dave heard about mirroring and got enthusiastic. This man copied everything. Someone crossed their arms. Dave crossed his arms. They touched their face. Dave touched his face. People were literally backing away from him. Here's the golden rule. 20 to 30%. That's it. You mirror 20 to 30% with a 2 to 3 second delay. Someone leans forward. You lean in slightly. 3 seconds later, they gesture. You add some movement to your next sentence, but different gestures. The key word is subtle, like background music. Felt but not noticed. You want to be a synchronizer, not a copycat. Chapter 4. The S.M.A.R.T. mirroring system. Time to get practical. I developed this system after way too much trial and error. S.M.A.R.T. Scan, match, adjust, release, track. First scan. Take 3 seconds to notice their baseline. High energy or calm? Gestures or still? Fast talker or pauser? You're not judging, you're calibrating. Next, match. Pick one thing to subtly mirror. Just one. Maybe energy level, speaking pace, or spatial presence. Start with energy. It's easiest and most impactful. Then adjust. You're not becoming their twin. If they're at 10 energy, don't jump from 3 to 10. Move to 6 or 7. Close the gap. Don't eliminate it. Release is crucial. After a few minutes, let go. Stop thinking about it. Finally, track. Notice what happens. Do they lean in? Flow easier? Mirror you? That's when it's working. Chapter 5. Reading the social room. Here's something revolutionary. Mirroring isn't just about the person. It's about the entire social ecosystem. Every room has an energy frequency. You need to tune in before you sync up. Walk into a loud bar? High energy. Quick movements. Louder voices. Coffee shop meeting. Lower energy. Contained gestures. Thoughtful pacing. The biggest mistake? People bringing their default energy everywhere. That guy yelling at brunch? The person whispering at concerts? They're not weird. They're broadcasting on the wrong frequency. Think of it like social Wi-Fi. Connect to the right network first. Environmental scan checklist. Volume level, physical space, movement speed, emotional tone. Match the room first. Then match the person in that order. Pro tip: if you're naturally low energy, don't perfectly match high energy rooms. Just get close enough. Aim for harmony, not perfect pitch. Want to level up your people skills? Join our YouTube membership for early access to scripts, input on future topics, and connection with a community that gets the social struggle. Click join below and let's master human interaction together. Chapter 6. The Habit Stack Solution. Let's make this automatic, because thinking about mirroring constantly will drive you crazy. The secret? Attach it to something you already do. This is habit stacking, and it's incredibly effective. Take an existing habit, add your new behavior after. Your brain already has the pathway. You're just adding an extension. Here's what worked for me. Every handshake or hello equals 3-second scan. Greeting triggers, scanning. No thinking required. Zoom calls? Click join meeting. Start scanning. Other stack options. Sitting down across from someone. Asking, how are you? Someone starting a story. Walking into new spaces. Pick one trigger. Master that before adding more. After 2 weeks, you won't notice you're doing it. When mirroring becomes automatic, you stop trying to connect and just do. Chapter 7. When mirroring goes wrong. Real talk time. This doesn't always work perfectly. Sometimes you'll mirror the wrong thing. Like meeting my girlfriend's parents. Her dad was super animated, loud, gesturing, so I matched it, except he was upset about work. I synchronized with his anger. I looked furious about mashed potatoes all dinner. When it goes sideways, first reset. Bathroom break, water, step outside. Break sync, return neutral. Second, scan again. You misread the baseline. Common mistakes. Matching anxiety makes it worse. Mirroring across cultures you don't understand sends wrong signals. Copying temporary moods creates chaos. The fix? When in doubt, mirror energy and pace only. Some people are unmirrorable. They're so chaotic that syncing is impossible. Stay neutral, let them be. Chapter 8. Beyond basic mirroring. You've mastered basics. Now let's separate good from great. Level 2 isn't body language, it's emotional rhythms. Everyone has conversational rhythm. Some tell stories in bursts, then pause. Others build slowly. Some process aloud, others internally. Match their rhythm, not just energy. That's when connections deepen. Notice their pattern. Paragraphs or sentences, input during or after, pauses for effect or thinking. Match their music, not just volume. Voice mirroring matters too, not accents. Please don't. But pace, tone, breathing. Fast talkers trust fast talkers. Slow speakers trust slow speakers. Micro expressions are advanced. Flash of excitement, show a hint. Furrowed concentration, show thoughtfulness. These bypass conscious awareness. The advanced practice? Stop thinking about mirroring. Just focus on understanding them. Natural synchronization handles the rest. Chapter 9. The compound connection effect. Here's what nobody mentions. Social skills compound like interest. Every successful connection makes the next easier. When you connect well, your brain logs the win. You get better at reading people. Confidence becomes real. I tracked this Week 1, 30% success. Month 2, 60%. Month 6, wasn't thinking anymore. It just happened. But here's the compound part. Better connections mean people want more time with you. More time equals more practice. More practice equals better skills. Better skills equal deeper connections. Beautiful upward spiral. Spillover effects, better work relationships, easier networking, dating success, stronger friendships, family harmony. You're not just fixing social skills, you're upgrading your entire human operating system. Once it compounds enough, you become naturally charismatic or easy to talk to. And they're right, because you're finally synchronized. Chapter 10. Digital Age Synchronization. Elephant in the room. How do you mirror through screens? Bad news. Digital kills natural synchronization. Good news, we can adapt. Video calls are synchronization nightmares. Lag kills timing. Poor quality loses cues. Tiny delays break flow. This exhausts you. You're fighting interference. What works? Mirror their video setup. Close to camera? You get close. Casual couch? Don't be at perfect desk. Match formality visually. Energy mirroring becomes everything. It's the only reliable signal. Text communication, mirror message length, emoji usage, response time, punctuation, paragraphs? Don't respond K. Exclamation points? Add enthusiasm. Dating apps. Best profiles naturally match their audience's communication style. Not fake, but genuinely sync. Digital disrupts connection. Explains loneliness despite connectivity. Prioritize in person. When digital necessary, over-index energy matching. Technology is tool, not replacement. You understand what most do unconsciously. What will you do with it? This isn't becoming a chameleon. It's removing barriers between you and others. When synchronized, the real you comes through more, not less. Think about your best conversations. You were naturally mirroring. Time flying, feeling understood, effortless connection. That's synchronization. You're not learning something foreign. You're enhancing something natural. Your 7-day challenge? Practice, scan, and match with everyone new. Just 7 days. Use your chosen trigger. Don't be perfect. You'll over-mirror. You'll forget. You'll have awkward moments. Good. It means you're practicing. By day 7, conversations feel lighter. People seem more open. That invisible wall dissolves. Remember, this sort of fixed my social skills. Because you're not broken. Never were. Just needed to stop fighting your natural connection system. Welcome to conscious synchronization. Now go practice. Learn something new? Hit that like button, share it with others, tap subscribe, and stick around for more. Got thoughts? I'd love to hear them in the comments.